SCIDpda's mission is to engage and empower members of the Chinatown International District to collaboratively implement strategies for neighborhood revitalization. Back in 2006, the City of Seattle was initiating a neighborhood planning process, and one of the things that the PDA realized was that constituents in this neighborhood were having a hard time participating in that process in a meaningful way. If you don't speak English, or if you don't even understand zoning or land use issues, how can you participate in a conversation about what you want your neighborhood to be in 20 years? In our design lab, we do a lot of work to improve the public realm, and so sometimes that involves leveraging resources from the city or other private sources to make improvements to the neighborhood that residents and constituents want to see happen.
SCIDpda has been an invaluable resource for me as a property owner. Looking for resources to restore the facade of the building, SCIDpda not only helped me identify grants, they wrote the grants, they managed the grants, and they processed and held our hand all the way to the finish of the grants.
They provide so much support for the business owner and property owners. They're advocates for everybody here.
I've been in this neighborhood since I was 10 years old. I love this neighborhood, and I think that most of the people that work with me really have a passion also. The Real Estate Lab's mission is to work with property owners as well as key stakeholders to get them to go through this process of envisioning what they would like to do on their property and helping them lower the barrier for entry for them to develop that property.
We do a lot of stuff in the public safety lab. I think one of the most important one is the neighborhood block watch program. It's been around for 4 years and it's been really successful and it's really unique.
One of the best things we've done is the renovation of the International Children's Park. And that was a really great example of us working in partnership with a community group called the Friends of International Children's Park.
So about 5 years ago, this community came together and thought that this park was just not usable at all, and they really want to do something for it so that our families in this neighborhood can actually use the park.
We think the PDA and SCIDpda are really social innovators. Not only is it that the space is so intriguing, it just makes you want to write on the walls and really rethink the community. But what makes it also so wonderful is the energy of the people who are working here. It's perhaps one of the bright spots in the whole region, or I would say even nationally, in the area of community development.
I think that that's really important in the work that we do as community developers, that it's not just about the bricks and mortar and the buildings that we're building or the parks that we're creating, but it's the relationships we're building that help people to feel connected to the neighborhood.